every website is starting to look the same. You can see 3 landing pages for different products and they all look exactly the same. Even though these 3 websites are actually supposed to serve different purposes and serve different target users. And do not even come for AI, because the problem is not AI. The problem is actually how you use AI, what you feed AI. If you feed AI bad prompts, you're most likely going to have like a terrible design generated by AI for you. And one thing AI can literally do very well is that AI knows how to give you exactly what you asked for. Like, it's going to give you the most expected version of what you actually asked it for. In this video, I'm going to give you a framework that you can use to generate designs that feel personalized and built around solving real user problems. If you're trying to build a product or generate designs with Claude, the first thing you have to do is to define that product. Who is this product for? What problem are you trying to solve? Who are your target audience? What do I want out of this product? What should be the end goal of this product? Who are your existing competitors? Don't jump into telling Claude to generate a design for you, even if you feel like you have all the facts. So for this exercise, I'll be using a wellness and nutrition coaching platform to show you how I define the products. So this is a combination of the prompts I used for the wellness product and also the product overview. You have to actually go into details. Then you list your target audience. If you have a secondary audience, that would also help. The business goals, the emotional tone. You have your existing competitors. These are the sections and the details of your landing page and what they should include. You just have to be very, very detailed. Like, always play with context whenever it comes to AI. And then the copywriting direction is also very, very, very important. So here I stated that I do not want a generic or robotic copy. You actually need to take note of the most important aspect of this step, which is telling it what you do not want. It is very, very important that you state what you do not want, just the way you've stated things that you want. I stated that I do not want use of gradients, I do not want generic hero sections, overused AI-generated illustrations. I'm going to paste the product overview into Claude to make sure it understands our product direction and vision before we move to the next step. It's also very important that you remind Claude not to build anything yet, so that it doesn't start generating the website immediately, because this is still our step 1. Claude is going to interpret our product overview just to make sure we're all aligned. So now that Claude understands what we're building, the next step is to give Claude a visual direction of what we want. This is where you define your typography, your color, and your design style. And because Claude is going to help us generate our design system, you just need to give it your basic brand requirements, the typography, the colors. If you have the visual assets, you could also add it. But it's also optional. Let's say you already have your design system. That's okay. But for this exercise, Claude is going to generate a comprehensive design system for us. We're going to use those basic visual requirements to generate a comprehensive design system. So these are the basic brand requirements that we have. Design style is also very important. Image direction is also very important. So we have our comprehensive design system generated by Claude. So you can see our typography, you can see the spacing and the grid, you can see the tokens, you can see the button formats, you can see the forms, you have the cards, and also the accessibility standards. So we've actually created a comprehensive design system using Claude. The final step is for Claude to give us a detailed prompt from everything we've, established so far. And then we'll ask it to use that final prompt, which is going to be very, very detailed, to now build our product. We're going with this prompt for our final step. Using everything we've established so far, create a final build prompt that a senior product design team would use to generate this landing page and interaction rules into one execution prompt. Then use that prompt to build. This is the landing page Claude was able to generate for us. You can actually see how intentional and consistent the design elements are. This is what our website fully looks like. You have the pricing, then this is our final CTA. So now that Claude has generated our landing page, this is where you as a designer can now start to refine things and push things further. So you go through the landing page, you see what's working and what's not working, then you point the ones with flaws out for Claude to improve and refine them. So looking at this particular landing page we just generated, one thing I would actually give Claude credit for is how strong the copywriting is. I feel like it genuinely speaks to the targeted audience in the right way. Like when you go through the site and you read the copy, you realize that okay, it's actually speaking to a particular group of people, which is a very, very important aspect when it comes to building a product. Another thing I also think Claude was able to capture very well on this particular landing page is maintaining consistency across the design elements, the spacing, the component, the overall structure, and everything just feels like it belongs to one system. And I attribute that to the fact that we were able to create a comprehensive design system before we actually started building the product. We've come to the end of this exercise, and if this video was helpful to you, please subscribe and I'll see you in my next video.